Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Today we're gonna resume the hunt for shiny Zygarde. I'm looking forward to it. I'm starting to gain a kind of appreciation for these shiny hunts here. Learning the tools and tricks to get ourselves a shiny Zygarde. Can I just walk in? Yeah. No, I am curious. I wonder what would happen if we went in there alone. Oh, I guess go into raids alone. Oh yeah, fair enough. Alright, let's disembark on a quest. Yeah, before I see who's here, I'll get this queuing. If I had to assume, I don't know if... Oh, that's right. With Sword and Shield, you must connect to the internet. Somehow, is it... what is it? Oh no, it's Y. Yes. You know, I'm not even salty that they changed the features to something else because the previous way of going about it is just better, you know, like the PSS and stuff. I get more upset at just like the fact that there's no consistency. It's like, oh my god, how do I do a thing? Okay, please go, right? Yeah, you're having a hard time today, aren't you? Full disclosure, it is very much storming where I'm at right now, so the connection is kind of non-existent. Oh, hey, okay, that's something, alright. Okay, so I think it just bypassed the cord, and it's just... Oh boy, it's not the best connection, but you know, it'll work. Here we go, yes. And it's also part of why I did not partake in viewer battles today, because I feel like my connection's gonna drop, so just be aware. Alright, so invite others but no code, yes. If you want to join in on a Zygarde raid today, let me know, and I shall accommodate you. But without further ado, let's see who's here. Cinderay Goat, just dropping by to say hi, have a good evening. Thank you, Cinderay Goat, really appreciate it. Lemon Kate, hi. Hi, Lemon Kate, always good to see you. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend so far. Okay, so we got Jita and we got Dennis, and then we got me. Oh, perfect. Atlas and Higoro. Higoro. Sorry. Oh man, no. The H is not capitalized though. It is throwing me off. Okay, let's see what our options are here. Also, this song in particular is kind of loud, so I'm gonna turn that down. I don't know why the Pokemon Center theme is so loud. Clearly, someone did not mix. Oh, shoot! I chose Vespiquen. Okay. That's fun. I forget in Sword and Shield the L and R buttons, the triggers. They also count as A buttons, so that's fun. Alright. And of course, if at any point the audio is a little weird, let me know, and I shall fix. Okay, so we got Zygarde over there. We got an Ice type. We have to go for the Ice type. We have to. That's just how we gotta... That's how this has to go down. We have to go for that Jinx. Let's go. You can do it, guys. I believe in you. Oh, someone's just like... It looks like someone is just flat out Gloria with the Crown Tundra appearance. I can respect that. I think it's a good look. Okay, so hopefully this Jinx doesn't give us many problems. I don't think so. It is Jinx at the end of the day. I mean, how tough is Jinx, right? Even though I did hear that Jinx, from what I understand, it is good in Gen 1, I think? I don't know. I would have to watch the, how good was Jinx actually video again. Okay, so I think we could just hit it with a flat-out attack order. That should be fine. Alright, I'm gonna turn up the music again. Get some nice Sun and Moon mixes in. Alright. There's Gloria. Go for it, Gloria. Ooh, DYNAMAX Kingler. It's always fun to see him. Every time I see it, I'm just like... Could have been Legend ZA. Could have been Mega Kingler. What could have been, man? What could have been? Even though, I mean, I always talk about this being a Kingler evolution. I wonder if DYNAMAX Kingler would have worked better as an evolution or a Mega evolution. Because I'm definitely of the opinion that flat-out evolutions need to change a lot, while Mega evolutions can kind of just, accentuate what's already there. And this thing kind of gives off Mega Alakazam vibes a little. I could see it as just a Mega Kingler, honestly. I feel like you'd have to do a lot more to make it Emperor or whatever I would say it is. I know it's a bit of a hot take. Speaking of hot takes, I will be going through some hot takes today to make things a little bit more enjoyable for everyone to listen to, get some discussion going. Let's see, what does the Reddit say with hot takes? On the thread, what is the biggest, weirdest hot take you've ever heard? I'll start. Camera Up should be able to learn Milk Drink because it looks remotely like a cow. Milk Drink. It's kind of funny because I feel like because it's a fire type that weirds me out. Not for any other reason, just because it's fire, and fire and liquid just don't seem to mix. But yeah, following this logic, every mammal Pokemon should be able to know this move. It makes sense for Miltank and Go-Goat, because in real life, cows and goats are main source of milk. So let's not go too far. I mean, yeah, Camerupt is a camel. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, because yeah, I get it. Like, a part of me also thinks, I'm like, yeah, Milk Drink, I could see it. But yeah, I guess it is like a camel, and then if you give a camel Milk Drink, it only makes sense that you have to give others Milk Drink too. I think I might be mean and take this. Yeah, sorry, Dennis. I'm sorry. Will Dennis grab it though? I'm sorry to steal that from you. I'm sorry. I guess I could have let him have it. I guess I was a little mean. What is that? The steel type to the right. It is... Oh, it's Matang. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's not gonna be fun to use against Zygarde. Yeah. Oh yeah, Camerupt with Milk Drink. I mean, can Go-Goat get Milk Drink? Oh, the discussion continues. Well, to be fair, camels are also raised for their milk. People have been using camel milk for thousands of years. Oh, okay, fair enough. If Go-Goat is allowed to get Milk Drink, I actually think it's totally fair for Camerupt to get it too. Huh, okay. Oh shoot, I gotta check this. What do I want? What do I want? Lum? Maybe citrus? Yeah. Wait, you don't need anything? Oh shoot, I didn't know she does that. Ooh, that's a bad one. I didn't know that if you just didn't click it in time, she just says you don't need an item. That is messed up. Wow. Okay. I thought it would be like the automatic one on top or something. Well, I screwed this up. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That is a shame. That is a shame. But to be fair, I guess our Pokemon selection is kind of crappy today, so hopefully it won't be that much of a big deal. We're either gonna lose or I don't know. Kate, Lily's OG theme. I know, whenever I hear it, it's amazing. Yeah, it immediately takes me back, and I'm like, oh, Lily, top 10 Pokemon characters. You'd be in like the top 3, probably. Slick Giblet. It can by Egg Move. Go-Goat or Camerupt? Yeah, because this is my first time learning Go-Goat can get Milk Drink, which is interesting. But Camerupt, yeah, I never even considered it before, but now I'm kind of like into the idea. I wonder what that would do for its viability too, like Mega Camerupt with Milk Drink. Again, someone I never thought about. Also, Lovely Kiss is low-key kind of working for this? Does Lovely Kiss make it fall asleep or make it confused? The only reason I ask is because it is both asleep and confused, so I can't tell. And I wasn't really paying attention, which is on me. Kate, I'd like to see more abilities that have effects outside of battle, but it seems like that it's not as prevalent now. Yeah, I totally understand that. Yeah, it really doesn't. Like, the further along we get, the less, like, useful they seem. Like, for example, Pickup. Pickup was a fun ability to just kind of have back in the day. Just kind of, like, cruising around a region. It's like, oh, random chance to get a cool item, you know? But now it feels like they give out items like candy, so you're never hurting for like potions or anything like that. Yeah, it definitely feels more like that. It's kind of why I hope Gen 10 is a little bit of a return to form, not gonna lie. I kind of want a linear region, sue me. Slick Giblet. Next week, 3.0 comes out. Yes, which I have been thinking about, because I'm like, okay, I won't be able to do viewer battles next week, so... And I didn't want to just screw people on the stream. Also, this song is really loud as well. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to mix the audio myself. Let me lower the volume on that. Yeah, looking forward to it. I think it should be cool. Hopefully it's filled 2 hours cool and not just like 1 or 2 things, you know? But I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun jumping into Animal Crossing again. A return to form for the channel, for sure. I have not touched Animal Crossing in quite a while, and I do miss it. I don't know if I miss New Horizons, but I miss Animal Crossing content, if that makes sense, you know? Like, I miss the feeling of being able to hop in Animal Crossing and be like, oh, what's going on today? Ooh, who could I talk to? Ooh, what's your turnip prices, you know? Slick Giblet, goat. Go goat? Gotcha. Lemon Kate. Goat's cheese is so good. Top 10 cheese for sure. Ooh. I've actually never tried goat cheese, actually. That's still on my bucket list. Yeah, goat cheese. I wonder if that's something you can grab in the store. I'm sure it has to be somewhere around these parts. Man, I don't know if I'm screwing over everyone by my bad connection. I mean, I'm good without it. I can't just screw Dennis out on Jinx. But this dude probably hates me. He's like, oh my god, he grabbed my Jinx, and he didn't even take an item. I am sorry, bro. I mean, I could redeem myself if we go left. Actually, it makes sense to go left. Okay, I could redeem myself. Please go left. Those 2 electric types are bad ideas. Lemon Kate, compound eyes for increased items. Then using extra link powers to stack was fun. Compound eyes for increased items. Did it give you increased items? Then using Entralink powers to stack was fun. I do miss Entralink. That was kind of a fun thing to learn. I actually don't know about the outside effect of compound eyes, though. But yeah. It was seeing what you could, like, exploit for, like, the outside effects. Like, for example, it was always fun to have, like, a Pokemon with Flame Body or Magma Armor to be able to warm up eggs. Especially in X and Y, because it was perfect. All you needed to do was grab a Talonflame, Flame Body, and there you go, you're set. You could just fly to Lumiose, do the dying trick, and then come back. That's how I got a couple shinies in X and Y that way. I think there's also an ability as well that, like, repels Pokemon. I think it's like the Muck one. Probably like a stinky ability or something. It's been a while. Actually, that'd be curious. All abilities with overworld effects. I kind of want to go through these, yeah. Arena Trap. If lead Pokemon encounter rate of all wild Pokemon is doubled, Arena Trap, Illuminate, and No Guard. No Guard? That has an outside effect? That's interesting. Huh. I did not know that. Quick Feet, encounter rate of all wild Pokemon is halved. Quick Feet, Stench, White Smoke, Infiltrator. Quick Feet, interesting. I wonder why Quick Feet? Like, I can kind of get Runaway, but Quick Feet, huh. Oh man, do any Pokemon even get Runaway anymore? It felt like such a Gen 3 thing. It's like, oh yeah, we have an ability that just lets you run away all the time. It's like, oh man, this is gonna age amazing. Let's see. Ooh, I do like the ones where it lets you find a specific type more. I think those ones were cool. Like Harvest gives you a 50% chance increase to find a grass type. Lightning Rod, 50% chance increase to get an electric type. Those are neat. They do come in clutch sometimes too. Well, I think one of them was gender. Which one was gender? Cute Charm, that's right. I remember using Cute Charm, I believe in Sun and Moon, to get myself a Salandit when I was trying to shiny hunt a Salandit. And it didn't work. Didn't work, but it was possible. Synchronize, that one has one too, huh? 50% chance of force encounter with the same nature. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a fun one. Okay, so we got Thievel. I'm good without it. All right, here we go. Jumping into Zygarde. Hopefully we can salvage something from this craziness. Let's see. Okay, cool. Share my supplies. Awesome. Cool. I'm glad I didn't just screw over the team. That is very important to me. That we didn't screw over the team here. Okay, the first encounter with Zygarde. Mr. Guard himself. Okay, let's checkity. Okay. Alright, time to switch up the music here to the Zygarde battle theme, of course. There we are. Alright, let's do this. Come on, Jinx. Go get him. Alright, so who has Dynamax? Not me. That's fine, though. I think we just need to hit it with flat out Ice Beam. Actually, a Lovely Kiss. 75. Okay, yeah, not the best for Zygarde, yeah. I should know that, though, because famously, sleep moves kind of suck except for Spore. Well, maybe. I mean, freaking Sleep Powder Venusaur is definitely a thing. Also, props to this dude for bringing Zygarde Kingler. That makes me so happy. Also, we got the freeze on Zygarde. Yeah, baby. That's cool. I definitely think the people still playing Sword and Shield and going for Zygarde specifically usually know what to do to get Zygarde, so I'm glad to see it. Lemon Kate. Compound Eyes, I believe, increases the chance of wild Pokemon holding items by a percentage. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, so I imagine it's really nice to get those, like, really hard to get items like Lucky Punch or Light Ball? Do you get Light Ball from Pikachu, or do you get it from somewhere else? Either way, I know that some Pokemon have some really helpful items. I remember in Gen 3 having to, like, find Clamperls. Though I'm forgetting what item they have. I don't think it was Big Pearl. I think they had something more valuable. Or was it Corsola? I forget. Alright, Power Construct. I think it's gonna unthaw. Or it's just gonna thaw, rather. Okay, someone is not Dynamaxing. Maybe they're wanting to give it to me? I guess we'll see. Lemon Kate. Harvest single-handedly saving Legendary Shiny Hunting? Oh, really? Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm like, which legendary would appear in the wild? Legendary Shiny Hunting. Because a part of me wants to say Virizion, but I was like, I don't think Virizion was a random encounter, was it? Okay, here comes another Zygarde. You are the best, Kingler. You're awesome. Whoa, this is a trippy ability. Swarm. If in party, increases the cries heard in the overworld. Whoa. You can increase the cries? Huh. In Gen 3 specifically. Okay. Wow. Interesting. That's such a trippy fun fact. Lemon Cave. Oh, interestingly, Hustle gives a 50% chance of wild Pokemon appearing at the highest level they can be. I didn't know this one. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Seems pretty handy, too. Maybe, like, during Victory Road, you could have a Pokemon with Hustle and get yourself a nice Graveler. That's really tough. I remember that always tripped me out when you were at, like, oof. I didn't think it was gonna one-shot. That would always trip me out when you went to Victory Road and you would find Pokemon that are close to your level if you haven't really been grinding that much. And it definitely has that feeling of, like, I could add one of these Pokemon to my team and they're, like, right there. And I could just use them. Like, that always feels weird. Like a level 44 Graveler, it's like, I could just add this to my level 43 team. Oh my god, we're so close to beating it. I mean, I feel like we're gonna beat it unless we flub this hard. But Zygarde won't be able to hit all of us, so we should be fine. Lemon Cave. The Harvest Trick Lepaberry strat. So the opposing shiny legendary can't ever run out of power points. Oh. No, I think I have seen that now that I think about it. I think I have. Because I want to say... Oh, maybe it wasn't Harvest. I did that for SOS chaining. I know that. Where you would, like, give them a Lepaberry and then recycle, I think? Yeah, I think that was probably it. Still, though, I do recognize the trick. Yeah. Yeah, that probably came in really handy when it comes to, like, timer balls and stuff. Oh my god, hopefully we're gonna be able to do some good damage to it. Come on, baby. Oh my god, it has, like, a sliver left. It's, like, so close. Come on, come on. We just need to hit it once. Okay. Jinx time. Come on out. Alright, here comes Draining Kiss. Thank you for the wide guard spam. I really appreciate it. You know... Oh, I think they chose before me. I was like, I'm kind of surprised I didn't take the Kingler, but that makes sense. That makes sense. Lemon Kate. I've always relied on that strat for shiny hunts because I just couldn't leave it to chance without a Master Ball. Especially since on average, legendary Pokemon use low power point moves, like their signatures. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, especially if you don't have a Master Ball. Yeah. Shiny hunting without a Master Ball, to me, just kind of feels dangerous when it comes to legendaries. I mean, I guess in general, it feels dangerous. Just like no way to have a dedicated way of getting this shiny. It's kind of low-key why I panic at the start of Pokemon games until I get Pokeballs for myself. Like, I just go through the grass, I'm like, don't counter, don't counter, don't counter. I don't want to find a shiny this early and have no Pokeballs. Alright, here we go. Also, I put in a Premier Ball. Hopefully that's nice. Alrighty, Zygarde, you are mine. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got Jinx, Matang, Thievul, and not today. Alright, well, not right now, in any case. That's okay, that's okay. Alright, the hunt continues. Welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record? Absolutely, yes. Alright, round 2, baby. Let's go find that Zygarde. Good stuff. Okay, invite others. Let's see if we can find a nice team. Let's see. We got people. Where are the people? No one's coming up yet. Hopefully they will. Anyway, going back to the hot takes. Yeah, very interesting hearing about why the camel Pokemon should get milked. Moving down. Someone here once said the HMs were a good thing and that Game Freak should not have removed them. This was me. Oh, shoot. Well, probably someone else might have said this. I can see why people have issues with HMs, but I love that you could utilize your own Pokemon to help you navigate the world and solve puzzles. And it was an interesting constraint to move sets? Ooh. People always complain the games are too easy and you aren't using your playthrough team, and you aren't going to use your playthrough team for serious competitive battling. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it goes on. My suggestion is that they make HMs into move groups. So, for example, Slash, Fury Cutter all play the role of Cut. Yeah, okay, yeah. If you overhauled HMs like that, that would be cool. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I think Monster Hunter Stories does that. Like if a monster looks like they can swim, they have fins, they all can swim. Like, it's just surf, you know? And if a monster looks like they can fly, then they can fly. Yeah. And then you master the technique by beating gym leaders, basically how it is now. So you're not limited to one move, but you need a move within that move group. Yeah, kinda. I mean, I guess to be fair, it is what we get with Koraidon Miraidon, so yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah, we're finding no one today. Yeah, I don't know if I feel the same about, like, moveset constraints necessarily, because that part, it was the sucky part of HMs, you know. I never minded the idea of, like, oh, I use my Pokemon to do this thing, but the fact that HMs could never be deleted, that was the annoying part. And heck, even just letting HMs be deleted, like, that would have helped a lot. But it's the fact that they make you remove useful moves and they could never be deleted. That was the annoying part, yeah. But yeah, no, I get the idea. I do like the idea where it's like, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna use my Flygon to fly. Okay, I guess I gotta quit. Let me try to find another group here. And I'm gonna use Cut. I'm gonna use my Gallade to cut. Like, I can get that sentiment. Like, it does add, like, a coolness factor of using your team to do stuff. It would be nice if they found a happy medium in Gen 10, but I feel like they've walked away from HMs entirely, so. Lemon Kate, in Gen 5 though, Harvest only takes place if the sun is shining. Really? Huh. Luckily, weather executed by drought or drizzle is permanent in Gen 5, so I used Dreamworld Ninetales for it to work. Interesting, interesting. Oh yeah, permanent weather in Gen 5, yeah. I wonder if they thought Harvest was gonna be this, like, broken move. Because, like, Gen 6 on, I think it just exists just forever, right? Like, you don't have to set up the sun. Lemon Kate, I wasn't taking any chances for shiny Latios. Yeah, no, I totally get it. Yeah, I think for my shiny Latios in Ultra Sun and Moon, I think I caught it in the Master Ball. I think I tried throwing a couple Ultra Balls at it and was just like, nope, I'm not even going to give it a chance. Like, it's time for the Master Ball. Again, I'm like, I don't want to spend all these turns shiny hunting this thing. And then if I find it, I can't catch it. Like, that would be very, very upsetting. It is worth having another cartridge and just kind of speedrunning it just to give yourself another Master Ball. Man, those were the days. I feel like I haven't done that since, like, jeez, like Gen 6 question mark? I feel like now you can get Master Balls so easy. Maybe Gen 6, could be even just Gen 5. I would just play through another Pokemon game, grab the Master Ball, and then just trade it to myself. Maybe back when I had time to do that. Lemon Kate, if more moves qualified as field moves, that would be better. I think the issue with HMs is that they were so crucial that they couldn't be removed due to potential soft locking. Yeah. That is definitely the crux of it. It's the fact that they could just never be removed. That was the annoying part. But yeah, the idea of using field moves was fun, you know. Dare I say, I think it'd be kind of neat if, like, instead of just having moves that were reworked, they just, especially nowadays, because they don't even have every Pokemon in the Dex anymore, just go to each and every single Pokemon and just do a check mark of, like, can this Pokemon use Cut? Yes. Can it use Surf? Yes. Can it use Waterfall? Yes. And then you could just, it'll just automatically have that. Like, I feel like that's a cool way to go about HMs, you know? Like, you know, if I have a Glade, it should be able to use Cut. Like, that would make sense to me. But I don't have to literally teach it Cut instead of Slash, you know? Alright, round 3. Even though we did get someone, we gotta get that full group, man. There's no point unless we get the full group. Lemon Kate. Oh, actually, Harvest has a 50% chance of working when Sun isn't up in Gen 5. My mistake. It is an interesting ability for being able to regenerate berries. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It makes me wonder, like, is it better than Recycle? Because if you have to set up the weather, it seems like it'd be pretty dang helpful. Like, maybe not like a one-time thing? I don't know. Wait, okay, yeah, I could just solve this myself. How many times can Harvest trigger Pokemon? Let's see. The Harvest ability can trigger multiple times in battle, potentially restoring the same berry infinitely, especially in sunny weather where its chance becomes 100. While typically once per turn, it can activate consecutively if conditions are right. No held item, berry consumed, and can even restore berries eaten by Pokemon. Yeah, geez, that sounds crazy. I could definitely get why it was kind of nerfed on arrival. Because that sounds like it could be easily exploitable, especially in Gen 5. Speaking of weather, we got Pelipper. Looks like I'm spamming Zygarde for this. Cool, we got a group of 4 though. Sweet, sweet. Wyatt. Welcome, Wyatt. Good to see you. Are you going to play the new Season 5 in Pokemon Legends EA Rank of Battle? I absolutely am. It is the only way to get Skeptolite. So, yeah, I absolutely am. I definitely hope I don't forget, because being able to not have to make a Sceptile in Legends EA is going to make me sad, so... Though it is funny, because I am still playing Legends EA, but when I do find time to play it, it's usually when I don't have internet. So, like... If I want to, I can't just do ranked whenever I want. I actually have to make a dedicated effort to do ranked. Also, this might not be the best thing to do. Electric. I mean, Dedenne's a fairy type. I guess it's not the worst. Okay, we'll go Slowking. Yeah, fair enough. Wyatt, I'm already at rank A. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. Hopefully the season lasts for a while, because I'll do the same thing like I do last week. And kind of like every other battle and viewer battles, do a ranked battle. So, yeah, next week will be Animal Crossing 3.0, and then the week after that will be viewer battles. So, yeah. Hopefully it'll still be around by then. Alright, here we go. Do I want a Dynamax versus this guy? I think I kind of do. Yeah. Ooh. Pelipper is not... Oh my god, okay, this is happening. Let me take a look. You're special-oriented, right? Let me see. Is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it, okay. Yeah, we need to do special weather ball. Man. Alright, it's fine. It's worth it for the Pelipper. I also kind of find it funny. I know Drizzle wasn't given to Pelipper until like way later, but I am a tad bit salty that like when Pelipper was like my OG like starter, like my first level 100 Pokemon was a Pelipper in like Gen 3. It had like Keen Eye. It would have been nice to have Drizzle. That would be way more helpful. But then again, Drizzle and Drought used to be signature abilities, so I get why. Darkest Lariat. Nice work, Crocodile. Nice work. Hopefully you don't get blasted by water. Wait, really? I didn't know... Okay, note to self, if you use Weather Ball as a Dynamax move, it does indeed become a move of that type. I thought it was just going to stay normal. I thought it would lose the Weather Ball effects when Dynamaxed. Guess not. Lesson learned. Alright. Wyatt, I hope to battle you with my Mega Sceptile. Ooh, same. Hopefully I can get a nice Emerald going. That's the name of my Sceptile. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be cool to have Mega Sceptile back for sure. I have missed Mega Sceptile. Alrighty. Back to the hot takes. Let me see. HMs, just more HMs. All the hot takes are about HMs. Oh, here's one. Pokemon isn't made for kids because many older people play. It's absolutely aimed towards children. It's just a timeless, fun game, and that's okay. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know. The idea of, like, something being made for kids versus, like, family-friendly is an interesting conversation, you know? Because, yeah, I do think there is media that are flat out, like, yeah, this is, like, for kids, you know? And then there's stuff that's, like, fun for the whole family. Like, you know, you could be like 60 years old and still enjoy this. You could be at the peak of your quote-unquote maturity and still enjoy this thing. Yeah, so I don't know. I definitely think Pokemon's in that camp. Like, it is absolutely enjoyed by every age group, you know? And that's definitely the part I wish Game Freak would acknowledge more, is the adult fan base, because I feel like they are a little neglected. I don't want Pokemon to change tone or anything like that, you know, but, you know, catering to kids all the time, I'm like, I wouldn't mind, like, a few things for the adults, you know? I don't know. At least the ability to turn off tutorials, how about that? It's interesting, because, Sakurai had a very interesting post about it recently. I guess he said something along the lines of, like, he doesn't view Kirby as like a kid's game, but more like of a for like beginners kind of game. I don't necessarily know what that means, but I don't know. It's just interesting. Like, something like Kirby is like, yeah, I don't know. I don't view it as just for kids, you know? Like, from the mouth of the creator of Kirby. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. Ooh, Ether Foundation's song is so cool. Ooh. Sun and Moon. Your peak, I say. Lemon Kate. Also, HMs are kind of skewed a bit, with a bunch of normal moves. One mediocre fighting to... Oh, shoot. I gotta pick this real quick. Which way? I guess left? Yeah, we want the items, right? Let's see. There we are. Okay. I gotta make sure I pick the item this time. Okay, you counter backpacker, sweet. Okay, can share my supplies with you. Alright. What do I want? Shell Bell? Ooh. Okay, there's some good stuff here. I'll take leftovers, I guess. Yeah, why not? Alright. But yeah, going back to it. One mediocre fighting type move, and then two of the most usable water type moves for both physical and special. They vary quite a bit. Yeah, that does get a little frustrating, especially because, like, it seems random too. Because I think, like, the abilities the HMs usually get after Surf and Waterfall aren't usually that good. Yeah, I think Fly is after Surf. And yeah, Fly is not amazing. I mean, it's okay. It's not the worst, but it's okay. Rock Climb sucks. I hate Rock Climb. Yeah, that move sucks. I think it's neat to view in the overworld, but yeah, no, I'm not a rock climb kind of guy. I think, yeah, just Weather Guard, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, cut. obviously terrible. I mean, yeah, you can make the excuse, like, first HM makes sense. But yeah, Rock Smash is like a joke. It just flat out is a joke. I mean, nowadays it's a TM, you know? And yeah, it feels like it. It's like, alright, just this 40 power move or whatever. I mean, ooh, that was bad. I did not think Max Strike was going to do that damage. I think it's decently viable in the early game, though. But yeah, late game, no. Oh yeah, Strength. Something about the normal ones always get me. It's like, here's a version of this move that's probably not going to be amazing, you know? Lemon Kate. I'd say Pokemon is family-oriented, very focused on getting new fans, though, over delivering stuff for old fans, unless it's Gen 1. Yeah, like, that's kind of, like, the weird part, right? Because, yeah, they very much seem like they're like, we gotta get the kids on board, but they just spam Kanto nostalgia, and I'm like, no one is buying this but, like, the adults, right? I don't know. It's a weird contrast. Maybe it might be a thing where it's like they want lightning to strike twice, you know? Where it's like Pokemania blew up back in the day, so let's reuse these designs and get more kids on board, you know? I don't know. Then again, I have seen plenty of kids that like Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charizard, or Charmander, you know? Or Charizard, you know, same thing. That one character, I didn't get a chance to bring it up, but I saw her. With the red hair, she looks just like Kasumi from Persona 5. Like, if she has glasses, too. I don't know why, I just saw Kasumi. It looks like she's wearing, like, the Shujin Academy outfit. I think she is wearing glasses. Oh, man. Kasumi in Sword and Shield. Boom. Take that, Gradient. Boom. Alrighty. I'm actually kind of surprised that we haven't really gotten any consistent shinies other than Zygarde, though, because I think the rate applies to all the Pokemon you get, not just Zygarde. So I know I've gotten at least one shiny from this before. Was it Mandibuzz? Gosh. I should write some of these statistics down, because I always forget. Okay, cut. Okay, do not want. I'm good without it. I got a job to do, and that job is to spam Wide Guard. I have a fever, and the only cure is more Wide Guard. Let's see, more hot takes. Follow Pokemon is one of the greatest features introduced in the franchise. Yeah, wow, what a hot take. Okay, where are we at? Bibarel. I kind of want to go Steel just so we can heal. Are we going this way? I mean, we could beat it up easy. We got water types. I know it's a Lowland Doug trio. Yeah, okay, good. We made a good call. Yeah, so we could heal. Ash's dad is Giovanni. That's not even a take. That's a theory. A game theory. Let's see. Here's one. The Dead Raticate theory. Everyone who unironically parrots this theory gives me the vibe that they're desperately clinging at straws to try and make Pokemon look more dark and gritty to justify why they like it to their coworkers. No guys, Pokemon's like super dark and messed up. Blue's Raticate literally dies, it's your fault. On one hand, I'm like, maybe that's a little bit of a stretch, but on the other hand, I'm like, you know, kinda. Okay, so it won't tell me it's super effective, but I know it's super effective. Okay. Yeah, kinda. Blue's Dead Raticate was never, like, a fun theory for me. I mean, obviously, like, a Pokemon dies, it's not fun, but, like, it definitely felt like grasping at straws. Like, Blue's on the SSN, and then he just doesn't use Raticate after that specific battle. But people were treating it like it was gospel. Like, it's like, oh yeah, it's totally my headcanon. I'm like, why? Like, that's kind of random? And plus, like, there's no context clues to, like, to Blue doing it at all. Like, he's not upset by it or anything. I'm like, How would the Raticate die? I don't know. Then again, I guess I haven't really heard it in quite a long time, though. So, oh my god, jeez. I didn't expect that much health. I haven't heard it for quite a while, so it's probably just a really early Pokemon theory for, like, Game Boy, you know? Because I could see it definitely sprouting up for, like, Gen 1, Gen 2 era Pokemon. Especially because Gen 1 Kanto has kind of, like, a weird grit to it that the other games don't have. Which is probably why a lot of creepypastas are formed around it. Lemon Kate, I really like Sakurai's point there. It makes a lot more sense for beginner experience as a demographic rather than an arbitrary target age, which is cool. Yeah, I do really like that as well. It's just nice to see, like, from the mouth of the creator, like, it's like, no. We think different. Adults are absolutely allowed to join my enjoy my cute little pink creature. It isn't an age thing. Not to mention, it is funny. The older I get, the more, like, kid-friendly, quote-unquote, stuff just kind of, like, makes me laugh. Where it's like, that's not even really a thing, you know? Like, I've seen, like, people, like, in their, like, 60s, 70s that act like children. And it's like, you cannot judge maturity based on age. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could be taken in a lot of different ways, but I don't know. Like, it's just... I don't know. Anywho, we are at Zygarde, and I forgot to do the music. That's on me. Zygarde time. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. What do I want? Oh, I want Wide Guard. That's right. There is no variety in this battle. I must spam the Wide Guard. Lemon Kate. Hi Kasumi, my favorite Sword and Shield character. This is where she went after the events of Persona 5. Oh, well, yeah, Persona 5. She's not in Strikers. Yes, this is where she was during Strikers. Though I guess she doesn't really look like Kasumi right now. She looks like Sumir? Oh, I feel so bad. I forgot how to pronounce that. She even says it. I guess spoilers for Persona 5. Slick Giblet. Hey, Slick Giblet. Good to see ya. Are you gonna play 3.0 for Animal Crossing, Treecko? Yep. I am gonna play it next week. So I'm looking forward to Animal Crossing 3.0. Should be really cool. Having new Animal Crossing content. Awesome. Digimon, you want Dark? Come to us. I mean, low-key, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh, yep. Yeah, low-key, it is funny, because, yeah, it feels like Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh kind of pick up the slack, where it's just like, hey, you want something a little stronger? We got you covered. And I can respect that, man, you know? It kind of feels like the Monster Hunter Stories thing. I love Pokemon, but the way I would define Monster Hunter Stories is like Pokemon but good. Like, there's just a lot of stuff about it that's like, no duh, and just makes the experience like so good. And it's like, yeah, if you're frustrated with a lot of the mechanics and linearity of Pokemon, Stories has you covered in a lot of ways, you know? So yeah, I feel like instead of competing like by doing the same thing, I feel like the other monster collecting stuff definitely thrived by like offering something Pokemon didn't, you know? I mean, in particular, I've definitely gained quite a admiration for both of them. I mean, Digimon for sure. It's kind of like the underground Pokemon now, where it's like, oh, this is the good Pokemon, you know, with a lot of the games and stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh though, I've definitely appreciated just from like the tone. I'm like, oh, this is epic. Like, it's cool just to have like stakes and like interesting like battles and stuff with like Yu-Gi-Oh. Then again, I guess I'm only talking about like the first anime. I don't know too much about GX, though I did like 5Ds. Here comes Slowking. Lemon-Kate. The thing is, trainers change out Pokemon quite frequently. It's definitely a theory that got a bit too far. Meanwhile, Lavender Town is right there for being dark. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we all know Lavender Town, absolutely. Yeah. I can't even listen to the music. It still gives me chills. Like, I'm like, someone's just wrong about this place. Yeah, and it's funny too, because like Blue is absolutely the type of trainer to just be like, all right, Raticate's not working out, I switch out Raticate. Like, he absolutely would, like, without like any yeah, he would not care. Lemon-Kate. There's plenty of adults that have never played any video games or use a computer or completely uninterested in games, so it's not always a one-size-fits-all. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There's people of all types, for sure. You sense the presence of many. Here it comes. Here it comes. Slick Giblet, Digimon kids have died in our show? Oh my gosh. I actually did not know that part. Yeah, Digimon sounds like it goes hard for sure. Yu-Gi-Oh! We also killed kids. Have you seen Master Duel Lore? I have not, actually. I didn't actually know that part. I know, like, the stakes are there for the fate of the main characters. Like, you see it happen a couple times where they're taken to the Shadow Realm or whatever happens. It's like, oh, geez. No, this is real. Okay, Wide Guard, Wide Guard. Lots of Wide Guards. Good stuff. Oh, it's so satisfying every time. Hot take. Oh, an actual hot take. Pokemon should be mature, edgy, bloody. No. No, that is a hot take. I do not agree at all. I mean, mature, sure, I guess. Like, I don't mind maturity in Pokemon. I think it's cool when they're able to tackle stories that are a bit more, like, hard to swallow, you know? I mean, look at Mystery Dungeon. But, yeah, brutal, violent, nah, no. 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 It just, yeah. That's just flat out no for me, dog. Yeah. It's not what I come to Pokemon for. I come to Pokemon for good vibes, you know? Yeah, more Wide Guard. Lemon-Kate. I still think Pokemon's darkest moment was Ultra Ruin. I just don't know how anyone could explain that in a family-friendly way. Ultra Ruin. I actually do not know that. I actually do not know that part. Ultra Ruin. I'm trying to think. I'm like, what was Ultra Ruin? Is it the manga? The manga is a lot more brutal, too. Yeah, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I think Pokemon Adventures has it, like, just right. At least I think it's Adventures, right? I think they have it just right when it comes to, like, the brutality, quote-unquote. But yeah, the flat-out, like, super-duper violence and death of Pokemon stuff, no, I'm good. I'm good, man. No, I'm good. Yeah, blood and violence isn't suddenly going to make the game good. Exactly, exactly. And, you know, you lose a bit of identity, you know? Slick Giblet. In one of the lore of Master, the main character's sister gets turned evil and they have to kill her. Then when she died, they bring her back as a robot? Then they have to kill her a second time. Jeez, Aloo. This lore goes hard. Dang. Is the lore like, is it like the manga, or is it just like a backstory? Then again, I guess that is kind of too fleshed out just to be lore. Because I can't imagine if just like reading a book and it's like, oh yeah, she turned evil and we had to kill her, and then we turned her into a robot and then we had to kill her. Like, that feels like something you would like read or watch, you know? Lemon-Kate. The Guzzlord Ultra Wormhole dimension with the alternate Howley City and Ruin. It's really chilling. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that place, yeah. I think that's with all the people in hazmat suits, right? Right? Am I remembering that wrong? Yeah, that place was chilling. It's like Guzzler just ate everything. Like, it really is the gluttony Pokemon. Ugh. Yeah, it is kind of funny that whenever Pokemon seems to tackle multiverse, they like showing, like, doomed worlds, you know? Like, a lot of where the Ultra Beasts come from are like, oh god, you know? I mean, then you have Necrozma's universe, with the people who have to live with artificial light because Necrozma ate their natural light source. So they're all, like, pale. It's like, oh my lord. That's pretty crazy. And not to mention, of course, I have to mention Team Rainbow Rocket, where it's like, yeah, we just plucked villainous team leaders at one and just managed to destroy their universes, so that's fun. Like, it's like, oh my god, Archie and Maxie really flooded their world, or, like, destroyed all the water? Ugh. Honestly, Maxie's sounds more terrifying than Archie's. Like, having drought dry up the oceans, so you live on an Earth with no water? That sounds horrifying. Like, there's no water anywhere. It's all just, like, cliffs and canyons. Oh, man. At least with Archie's, like, you have a bit of hope, you know? I've seen Waterworld. I've seen Wind Waker. Like, you can live in a flooded world in media. But, yeah, Maxie's just like, oh, screw this. Okay, hopefully we're able to beat this thing. I think we haven't really gotten any faints yet, I don't think. Lemon Kate. I think Adventures started out a lot more violent, but gradually got more tame. That being said, the Nova gym leaders were almost crucified at one point. Yeah. I mean, I have a weird relationship with that part in particular, because that kind of does go into kind of like the almost like too dark and edgy tier. But at the same time, it kind of goes hard too, where it's like, oh yeah, Team Plasma is a threat, you know? But yeah, it's like, I don't know if I needed the gym leaders literally getting crucified in my Pokemon game, but... Sorry, I'm just imagining. I'm like, what if they tried to pull that crap in actual black and white now? Like, you see their little sprites? It's like, yeah, no, I don't know if it would work. Alright, here we go. Shiny number 2, or shiny attempt number 2. Let's see what we got. Alright. Slowpoke, Greedent, Dugtrio. Ah, nope, not today. I forgot we got He-Man Dugtrio over here. Alrighty. Oh, I actually don't remember this song. What is this song? I feel like it's gonna change chord and I'll know. I actually do not know. Oh, it's probably one of the Ultra Wormhole places. Yeah, it makes sense. Sounds like I really don't recognize this song. Alright, let's go try to find Zygarde again. Let's go. Eat Meme. Welcome, Eat Meme. Hope you have a good time. Welcome to stream. Hello, sorry for asking, but is there a chance I could join you? Oh yeah, no worries. I would say try, like, I'm not going to put up a code, and the only reason I'm not going to is because it isn't viable. Like, if it was just you and me doing the raid, then we just flat out would lose, and it's not worth it. So what I would just suggest is just click invite others, make sure you're connected to the internet, and we'll see if we can pair up naturally. There's not that many people playing this game right now, so it's very possible. I'll give you a sec to kind of like get oriented as I check out the chat. Slick Giblet. You would like the branded lore for Yu-Gi-Oh! It got an anime. Ooh, neat. Brandon also has the main character's GF also kind of died, and he and her fused into a white dragon. Oh, that lore does go hard. Yeah, I can't deny that. Blue Eyes White Dragon, but it's made of, like, human spirits. Yeah, I feel like Kaiba would be like, oh my god. Let me Kate. Ultra Space has such an eerie vibe. In Ultra Rune, it's implied that everyone left Earth due to the conditions, and Guzzler is just eating what's left and cleaning up. Yeah, it's trippy. That's definitely the trippiest of Ultra Space, for sure. I mean, I guess they're all trippy, but that one's like the one where it's like, good lord. Like, we're just breezing over this doomed world. Man. I appreciate the Ultra Wormholes, or Ultra Beasts world go pretty hard, yeah. And you actually get to see them. I can appreciate that. Alrighty, invite others. Here we go. So if you're connected to your net and doing invite others, we could possibly team up together. So we got Supreme, we got Anya, and we got me, Atlas. Let's see. So Giblet, I'll link the lore in Discord. Okay, sounds good, sounds good. I look forward to seeing. Alright, here we go. Eat Meme 12. I sadly don't have a Zygarde save because I have Ultra Beast saved already. Okay, fair enough. I think what you could do is, like, just don't look for a specific Pokemon. Just say look for anything or whatever, and then invite others, and it's possible we'll get joined up. I have to quit this one, though, because this one only has 3. Okay, so we have more time. All right. Yes, I would say just do, like, yes, please. And then which Pokemon would you like to set out for today? Just select anything is fine. And then it should still let you team up to go for Zygarde if you want to. Just be sure to click invite others and be connected to the internet. Yeah, no worries. You could definitely still join in. Okay, here's Anya again. Poor Anya. They're in the same boat where it's like we gotta find some people to partake in the Zygarde hunt today. Eat Meme 12. Oh, I didn't think it worked like that. Oh yeah, no worries. I mean, to be perfectly honest, the DYNAMAX adventures, how to, like, set them up is really, like, weird. Like, I do not like it. It's very convoluted. And it's pretty vague with, like, what is happening, you know? Like, I think the first time I tried doing DYNAMAX adventures, it was a nightmare. It was so hard to figure out. So yeah, no worries. We got Silver? Will we get a Grookey profile pic? Let's see. Am I going to be the all-in out? Let us see. Okay. Gonna go through some more hot takes now. But I'll keep an eye on that time. The only good thing about a rated M Pokemon game is that the casino would be back. Yeah. You know, okay, I mean, fair, that is kind of funny. I would want Pokemon to be rated M just so we can have the casino. I'm like, I know it's a joke, but, like, if that's what it takes, man, that's what it takes. I want the casino back. It's kind of sad, too, because the casinos were always so fun in Pokemon games. Not for the slot machine, but just, like, the aesthetic. Like, the music always slapped, and they were always cool to go to. Not to mention the one that's, like, has the rocket base hidden in it. That was always so rad. And if they brought back casinos, they could have, like, one that feels like a freaking, what's it called? The Palace from Persona 5. Like, oh, that'd be so rad. Then again, I guess that is kind of what Real Gem Tower is supposed to be from Coliseum. It's supposed to be like a Las Vegas themed place. I chose Marowak because, I mean, it's not good, but nothing else was really good. And might be able to get like a Will-O-Wisp off, maybe. Here we go. Eat Meme 12. I've been hunting this guy for about 2 years now. I sadly haven't kept track, though. Yeah, same. No, I've been hunting Zygarde for a while, and I also haven't been keeping track. I think... Oh, we want to go left. I think we want to go left. Yeah, because we want that Azumarill. Yeah. Lemon Kate. The guy in the hazmat suit says some really cool lore points about it, but not too directly. I can appreciate that, yeah. You could just kind of, like, extrapolate, like, the story from what he's saying, yeah. Because the implications are crazy. Okay, so I think we'll just flat out hit it with a Will-O-Wisp. It might help us out to knock any feints before we get to the Zygarde. Lemon Kate. Game Corner music, please return. I know. Heck, I was perfectly okay with how Heart Gold Soul Silver did it. It's like, look, just make up some sort of other minigame, you know, like Voltorb Flip. Just give us back the music. It just, the music always slapped. Whims of Fate is my favorite Palace theme. Yeah, it's really good. The point where the theme plays and the story is really tense. Yeah. I mean, saying Persona 5 music is good is like saying water is wet, but like... And honestly, all the Palace songs are really good, but... Yeah, that one like popped up on my playlist the other day, and I'm like, oh, I forgot Whims of Fate is so dang good. Such a good song. And yeah, that part in the story is really cool too. Like, it's just a fun palace. It's like, yeah, this is where the Phantom Thieves would go. Like, this is like their penultimate like themed palace, which is probably why it opens the game. So, okay, get off a nice Will-O-Wisp. Here comes Max Mindstorm. Perfect. We should be able to clear Hawlucha pretty easily. Okay, going back to some hot takes. And is Wally because they have green hair? That is a theory. We all have theories. They should never have. They should have stopped making new Pokemon after insert arbitrary point in the franchise will never stop being weird for me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I guess I've never really believed in that necessarily. Even back in like peak Gen 5 hate days, the concept of like, oh, stop introducing new Pokemon. I've definitely always been on the boat of I think I was thinking this in Gen 5. Was like introduce less Pokemon, but don't stop introducing Pokemon, because, you know, it's like, well, what's the point of playing a new Pokemon game if they're gonna have nothing new in it, you know? But yeah, they should never stop making new Pokemon. But I'm definitely of the opinion that I'm like, they can make less new designs. Like, just make sure that when you make new Pokemon that you cook, you know, because I'm not going to name names, but I could definitely tell when some are just kind of made as dex fillers instead of like, oh, this is a banger, you know? Lemon Kate. The circuitry dimension is funny, though, and the music is great. Just a random lighting is dangerous. That one's cool. I think that one is my favorite one from what I remember, because it has like all the wires. It's just a really cool looking realm. Okay, do I want this? No, I'm good without it. I need that wide guard though, man. I need it. I need it so much. Oh, man. The battle tree. Hearing the music again takes me back. Kind of has that Battle Revolution feel for me, where it's like, be careful what you wish for. Because, wait, let me... I think... oh, no, we want to go Azumarill, yeah. Because I remember at the time, Battle Revolution was kind of despised. Including by me. Like, I mean... Okay, maybe despise is too strong a word, but definitely not liked as much as XC and Coliseum. It was just like, oh man, like no RPG, this sucks. But oh my god, with the benefit of hindsight, it's like, no, give us back Battle Revolution. We were way too mean to it. And that's how I kind of feel about Battle Tree, where it's like, man, I want the Battle Frontier. I'm so tired of Battle Tree and Tower and stuff. Yeah, I learned to appreciate it right quick, that's for sure. Ooh, I think I want this. Yeah, because I don't want to get nuked by Cramorant if it has a water move. Lemmy-Kate. I do think the games could do with being slowed down. Yes, 100%. But not stop making games outright, especially going to 3D. Yeah. I mean, at first I did think that's what the person was saying. It's like Pokemon just should have stopped making games at a point. It's like, no, I don't think so. But stop making new Pokemon, like the monsters themselves. But yeah, the games definitely could be slowed down. Even though, as here I am, kind of like always saying like the great Pokemon drought that was Legends EA, you know, with the 2-year wait for it. But yeah, definitely not stop making games. I would definitely like it if whenever Pokemon showed up, they would have a banger, you know, like a certified banger, where even like on terms of just being a video game, it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna hold us over for years, you know. But to be fair, I guess I'm like that with any franchise. Like, people always say, it's like, oh man, it just sucks that we don't have a new Fallout, new Elder Scrolls. It's like, yeah, but at the same time, it's like, do you just want one pumped out just for the sake of it? Like, if I want one to show up, I want it to be like a game that I can come back to years and years, you know? Not something that's like, you know, it was alright, I guess. Can't wait. I'll just wait for the next one for something better, you know? Like, it is fine to miss things, you know? Quality over quantity, for sure. And it's not like everyone doesn't have a backlog anyway, right? Especially when it comes to Pokemon. Like, so many good games already. And, like, mountains of fan-created stuff, too, you know? Cramorant. It'd be really cool if you were shiny. I really like shiny Cramorant, but my lord, I never caught a natural one. I love the orange. Eat Meme 12. I wish I played Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon because I missed out on the Ultra Beast wormholes. Compared to Sun and Moon? Or you just didn't play Gen 7 in general? Because I would say if you played Sun and Moon... here I go again with the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon hate. But I'd say if you played Sun and Moon, like, you're not missing out on that much with Ultra Sun and Moon. But yeah, if you flat out have never played, like, Gen 7 in general, I'm like, oh yeah, no, the Ultra Sun and Moon were cool. Like, yeah, I definitely recommend, yeah. Alright, are we already at Zygarde? Oh wait, no, we gotta get a Azumarill. That's right. There we go. This could be the fastest choice ever made. Or I guess not. Let's see. Didn't play Gen 7. Okay, gotcha, yeah. No, I definitely recommend, if you ever found yourself a 3DS in a Gen 7 game, I recommend. Some of my favorite Pokemon games, for sure. Then again, I guess it depends on how much you like story as well, so... kind of wanted to use Expert Belt. Are they going to give me that Azumarill? I guess it depends. Let's see. Lemmy-Kate. I think the wormholes are what put Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon over the original Sun and Moon, in my opinion. But the story is much better in the original Sun and Moon. Yep. And as someone who loves the story of Sun and Moon, that's kind of just the deal maker for me. Like, I'm like, I don't care what Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, like, delivers. The watering down of Lusamine and the gutting of Lily's story, I'm like, nah, not this time, no. Even though I will admit, Ultra Necrozma was pretty rad. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Hopefully I don't get nuked by a Azumarill. But yeah, the wormholes were fun, especially because... I mean, I guess I got started in Oros, but it's always fun to be able to have, like, a consistent way to shiny hunt legendary Pokemon, you know? Just find yourself a wormhole with that one and just stand in front of it and press A, and they're not shiny locked. Like, there's something very exciting about that I did enjoy. I also, yeah, you could shiny hunt with that too. I did forget. I think if you got like far enough into the wormhole, I think it became like a 1 in 64 chance to find a shiny. It was neat, for sure. Also, this is killing me. I do not like this. I missed Will-O-Wisp. Please, no. Eat Meme 12. Shame that they're so expensive. Yep. What is reality these days? Why are our 3DS games expensive? So dumb. Sun and Moon are considered retro. It's like, no. I really do want to go back to the point where I think it was like late PS3 era where you could go to GameStop and you could find like PS2 games for like $2, you know, and like good PS2 games too. It's like, yeah, because they're so old, they're like dirt cheap. It's like, yeah. Oh, that's what's going on. The stupid protective mist. Shoot. Well, now I'm terrified because I can't Will-O-Wisp this thing and I wasted 2 turns. Let's see. Yeah, I guess Shadowbone. That's kind of the only thing we could do, yeah. Lemon Kate. If I could have it where it's OG Sun and Moon plot with OG OST, Necrozma as a post-game boss with the Ultra Recon Squad and Wormholes and new Ultra Beast, that would be the perfect Gen 7. Yeah, definitely agreed. I realized that when I did my playthrough again of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, like I gave it another shot, and I was like, my definitive version of Sun and Moon is like play the original and then play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and then just like splice the story together like it's a sequel, because it feels like a sequel. It feels like DLC, you know, especially with Lily. Like that would be peak Gen 7. And it kind of sucks because like Sword and Shield would give us DLC and it's like, oh, we were 1 gen away, man. We could have had like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon DLC, Rainbow Rocket, Ultra Necrozma, Wormholes for like $20. Would have been perfect. Would have been absolutely perfect. No complaints. That would have been peak Gen 7 for sure. Eat Meme 12. Yeah, and a guaranteed shiny and green wormholes if you go far enough. Oh, really? Guaranteed? Oh. I forgot about that part. I guess that makes sense. Oh, no. I mean, obviously, the last time I kind of, like, looked into it was, like, when Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon were out, you know? So I kind of forgot the intricacies of it a little bit. Here comes Dive. It's gonna have Pikachu next turn. Oh, I think Pikachu counts as an electric move too, right? Hopefully we don't faint the Azumarill immediately so I can kind of see it. But then again, I think Kramer has to get smacked. Never mind. Maybe it's not worth it. Let's hope we beat it up. Max Phantasm. Critical hit. Nice. Alright, going for more hot takes. Hot takes. I have a few hot takes, like Johto being my least favorite region in games. But there's no reason. Okay, I mean, sure, you can think Johto's your least favorite, but like, you should have a reason. Like, that's what makes it fun, you know? Okay, play rough to Beheum. We should be able to beat it next turn. Except when it comes to Drain Punch. Oh no. Yeah, this Azumarill's taking a while. Mr. Mime and Licky Licky being 2 of my favorite Pokemon. Again, no reasons given, but... Okay, yeah. I mean, I like Licky Licky. I think Licky Licky gets a little bit too much hate. I think it's perfectly fine. Like, it's fun, you know? But usually the hate for Licky Licky also results in hate for Lickitung, and I can't stand the slander. for the pink boy. I love Lickitung. He's such a goober. Like, he probably is the definition of goober. Like, in the dictionary, there would be a picture of Lickitung to the word goober. Like, that is what he is, you know? But yeah, I don't mind Licky. He's more of a goober. I do wish he did a little bit more with the design, but he's a silly guy. I like him. I want to swap Pokemon? Yep. Ooh! Oh, you took it. Alright. But Kramer, you're not weak to ground. I am. You gotta take my stuff. Also, sorry again, guys, if the music's a little wonky. I downloaded a Sun and Moon music playlist, and the music's not, like, properly synced up, so I had to, like, change the volume a couple times, so it probably doesn't sound that great on stream, so I apologize ahead of time. Okay. Well, shoot, now I have Marowak for Zygarde. Thanks. Taking the Kramer. Well, this kind of sucks. Lemon Kate. I wish both Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Sun and Moon Trainer and Wild battle themes were interchangeable. Like, stronger late game trainers could have the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon version. I miss the drums of the original Sun and Moon. Yeah. I actually really like the original song a lot more. Yeah, no notes. I just like the original version of it. Like, it oddly enough worsens Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon for me, because whenever I got into a battle, I'm like, this version's just not as good, you know? I mean, I can appreciate they put the Sun and Moon Trainer music back for the captains. I actually do think that's a cool touch. But it is funny, because I'm like, I would want it reversed. I would want the regular trainers to get the Sun and Moon music, and the captains to get the Ultra Sun and Moon version. God, oh yeah. Eat Meme 12. I think you guys might not be able to beat Zygarde. I don't think so, yeah. Especially with me, and we don't have Wide Guard. I don't like our chances. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Yeah. Here comes Bind. Well, at least it's using weak moves. Does Zygarde Complete even have Bind? I do not remember it having Bind. Oh man, but one of the Pokemon are gonna faint next turn. That sucks. Well, in 2 turns from now, probably. Next guys are... Does it not have a Fairy move? Oof, yeah, we're not beating this thing, man. At least I landed Will-O-Wisp, though. Another hot take. I like Raichu more than Pikachu. Oh, okay, fair. I think I'm kind of in the same camp. I've gained an appreciation for Raichu over the years. Probably the non-conformist in me, but yeah, I think Raichu definitely has its place. And I kind of can appreciate that Game Freak is seeing that more and more too, you know? Like Alolan Raichu, Mega Raichu, you know? But that OG design does go pretty hard. Yeah, this is... I needed the Azumarill, man. Eat Meme 12. It has Play Rough, I believe. It has Play Rough, but the person isn't using Play Rough. Really? Aw, man. Yeah, we're gonna lose, yeah. I think it's a mixture of, like, our team isn't amazing, plus, we're not, like, I don't know, we didn't get good Pokemon on the way, you know? Which that can happen. You could have a good team, but you have to get good Pokemon on the way to Zygarde, you know? Lemon Kate. I appreciate Black and White 2 for not completely changing my favorite Wild and Trainer themes. Instead, just pitch changing and slightly adjusting the song. They're different, but it's not extremely so like Sun and Moon. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah, actually, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moons does kind of remind me of it a little bit, yeah. It makes sense to me. But yeah, a lot of the Black and White 2 songs sound pretty kindred to the original. Like, I don't know the consensus, but I actually do like the Black 2 White 2 version of the Gym Leader theme more. I think it has a little bit more kick to it. Even though the first one kind of sounds like more triumphant, quote-unquote. I don't know. I think they took great care with, like, hey, let's give it, like, a new feel, but if you like the original, you don't feel like you're getting screwed over. Kind of like how with Persona 5 Royal, you're kind of stuck with Takeover, and it's kind of like... It's a good song, but it's no Last Surprise, you know? And it's like, well, guess you're not hearing Last Surprise if you picked up Persona 5 Royal. It's like, oof, that is a big loss, you know? Here comes Bahia. Yeah, we are gonna lose this. Yeah, there's no way. There is no way. We got 2 feints, there's no way. All it needs is like 1 Land's Wrath and we're dead. Who is that to? It's to Azumarill. And Azumarill's on last yeah, no. We're done. Yeah. That's a shame. Gonna go back to reading some hot takes here. Older Pokemon stats should be adjusted for power creep. What do I feel about that one? Because, yeah, it does sound... I don't know if that's a good or bad idea. Because on one hand, I do think it kind of sucks if you like a Pokemon from an earlier gen, like you really like a Pokemon, but time has just not been friendly to them at all with the power creep. I think that does suck, you know, because it kind of makes it so Pokemon just kind of get aged out, you know? But on the flip side, I feel like if they want to buff a Pokemon, they still can buff it, you know? Like, either give it a new move or a new ability or, like, a regional form. I don't know if I agree with Pokemon just, like, getting buffed, like, just stat-wise for just cuz. Like, that just kind of feels a little weird to me, you know? Oh, well, no Zygarde this time. Maybe next time. But yeah. Yeah, that'd be weird. Mightyena versus Mabostiff is a perfect example of this. Oh yeah, I guess it is kind of the same Pokemon. Actually, yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna do some Googling on my end. I'm kind of curious now. Mightyena, Smogon, I want to see the stat differences. Because yeah, it kind of is the same Pokemon. Just early route, 2-stage dark type. Oof, yeah. So, Mabostiff is Mightyena, but every stat is increased by 15 or like 20 or 30. Wow. It is literally just a better Mightyena. Yeah, okay, I can kind of see what they're coming from. Because, yeah, it kind of sucks, because it's like, yeah, if you like Mightyena's design, oh well. You gotta, if you want to use a better Mightyena, you gotta use Mabostiff. Interesting. I've never thought about that before. I don't know if I would want it, just because I would want Pokemon to kind of, like, remain the same, you know? Like, it just kind of makes my brain happy. Where it's like, oh yeah, Mightyena can do this. It has these stats, but... yeah, wow, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a hot take with no right answer, you know? On one hand, yes, on one hand, no. Interesting one. I like that hot take, though. That actually was a take, yeah. Alrighty, invite others. Let's see. Lemon Kate. Sun and Moon is kind of similar to how Bravely Default is orchestral, but Bravely Second is rock with heavy guitar. Granted, it's because they changed composers completely, but they sound so different. Yeah, sounds interesting, yeah. It's interesting when they change the music up. a little bit. And you can kind of tell the difference. It's kind of like, I'm pretty sure they changed composers for X and Y versus Black and White, and I think it was the same composer up until Black and White, I think? Was it Matsuda? I don't know. But I know the X and Y one sounds different because, like, it was a different composer. At least I'm pretty sure. And for me, I'm not saying X and Y music's bad, but you could definitely feel it. It's like, yeah, it doesn't hit the same like old gens. I don't know. Like, Gen 1 through 5 had a pretty consistent, like, quality across, but X and Y kind of feels like it's doing its own thing a little. I don't know. Then again, watch it be like, oh yeah, but they brought the composer back for Sword and Shield. It's like, oh yeah, Sword and Shield. Which is a soundtrack I'm not the biggest fan of, to be honest. Lemon Kate, hot take, but I don't like Takeover that much. Last Surprise is better. Yeah, 1000%. 1000%. I mean, I've learned to like Takeover, but yeah, Last Surprise, it's like, that's like the Persona 5 song, you know? Like, for me, I'm like, I can't play Persona 5 if I don't have Last Surprise playing. Like, that just feels weird, you know? But yeah, again, I've learned to like Takeover, but I kind of wish Takeover was like for boss battles. Like, that would have been the best case scenario. Like, regular grunts would be Last Surprise, and then the bosses would be Takeover. Yeah, it didn't land. It didn't land. Not like the contrast between Mass Destruction and Disturbing the Peace, where like both are goated, you know. It's like, yeah, this is good, but I like this, you know. I know that's not the song name, but that's always the line I know the most. So. Oh, I think it's called It's Going Down now. Yeah. Eat Meme 12. Maybe for Pokemon like Mewtwo, they should get slightly buffed. I can understand that, actually. Yeah, I feel like the occasional stat bump is fine. Like, I think that's even happened to some Pokemon in some gens, where they just got, like, maybe, like, 10 points in a stat just to, like, make more sense. I wouldn't mind that for Mewtwo, just because it's freaking Mewtwo, you know? But they've done a pretty good job of keeping Mewtwo relevant. I mean, Mewtwo has Scythe Strike, which was a pretty cool way to, like, give it a new thing it can do. Mega Mewtwo's back, so, yeah. But yeah, I can kind of get that. Maybe, like, a slight bump. Like, for example, if you added, like, plus 10 to every stat for most of the Kantomon, you're not going to be making that much of a dent in Pokemon, in modern Pokemon. But still, it probably would help them not age like milk, you know? Lemon Kate. I'm not fond of a lot of the royal changes, to be honest, apart from the third semester and quality of life stuff. I can kind of see that. Also, I need to stop quitting before the 30 seconds are up. Sorry. Yeah, I can kind of see that. And it's funny, too, because my first experience with Persona 5 was Royal. And I could tell the difference if stuff just kind of came out of nowhere. I was like, was this in the original? And I look it up, and like 90% of the time it wasn't, you know? And I mean, a hot take here, I don't even know. Okay, I love the third semester. Do not get me wrong. I love the third semester. But it comes at such an awkward part. Because when you play Persona 5 and you do, like, you know, you beat the game, you know, you get Satin Isle, you know, you do that whole part. I feel like the game has just naturally reached its end. Like, it's like, yeah, like, I feel done, you know? Like, the story peaked. You know, everything peaked. It just, like, pacing-wise, I feel like the story has come to a close. I feel like I've spent enough time with Persona 5, especially because it takes so long to go through, you know? So when the third semester pops up, I honestly just felt a bit drained. Like, I loved the story, but I was like, dang, I've been playing Persona 5 for a while, and it just keeps going, you know? Like, I just felt a little done. So I kind of blasted through third semester because I just felt like, I was like, I just want to beat this. I don't want to put it down, you know? But I kind of feel like I'm done with the game. Like, I don't know. It's a weird thing. Weird contrast. Lemon K, especially do not like colors flying high. Oh, God. Absolutely agreed. Oh, man. Like, Last Surprise and Takeover, I feel like are more neck and neck, where it's like, okay, if you like Takeover, you know, or if you like Last Surprise, you're not, like, getting destroyed by Takeover being the battle theme. It's a shame, but, like, it's not gonna be the worst thing ever. But yeah, the opening's changing. No. Nuh-uh. Like, it... the original opening was so dang cool, and the visuals were so dang cool, and the song was so dang cool, and it's like, wow, what a step down. It kind of sucks too, because I honestly thought, I'm like, is there a way to turn back on the original opening, like if I beat the game, or is it like in the settings or whatever? And it's like, nope, you're stuck with it. It's like, well, that sucks. What a step down. Ooh. Clefairy with Life Dew? Don't mind if I do. If we get that and No Guard, I think we will just win against Zygarde, because that's a pretty good set right there. Lemon Kate, it's funny since I met on Reach Out to the Truth, but Time to Make History is my favorite battle theme by far in Persona 4. Okay, fair enough. I'm assuming... Again, I feel bad I did not play Persona 4, but I'm assuming one of those is probably like the battle theme from Golden, right? Probably. Makes me wonder if for Persona 4 Revival, they're gonna make a brand new song like they did with like Royal and Reload. Or they're just gonna like remix the stuff that was already in 4. Shoot. Okay, I guess we did go left. Okay. I didn't get a good sense of what was here. Let me Kate. Yeah, Persona 3's battle themes are equally brilliant. Yeah, for sure. And I gotta also applaud them as well. They did really good making It's Going Down Now sound like a song from Persona 3, you know? Like, it's not this jarringly different song, you know, that would play. Like, it actually feels like it's in the same vein. Like, it even does the whole, like, baby thing, you know? I don't want to Dynamax a Clefairy. Let's just do... Reflect, yeah. Eat Meme 12. Yeah, I think that would just make Dragonite okay. Yeah, Dragonite in particular, you know. I know it still gets used, but yeah, for being the Gen 1 pseudo, it would be kind of neat if it got, like, a buff. Even though I know Mega Dragonite exists now, you know. Because, yeah, it does suck if you like a Pokemon and they just kind of get aged out, you know. Even though I know that's kind of what happens with the legendaries too. Like, the legendaries really do get aged out, because the next one just has to be bigger and crazier, you know. I mean, I just look at Ho-Oh and Lugia, and I'm just like, I love you guys, but what can you do? Like, what can you guys really do? You're just kind of there. Sacred Fire's neat, I guess, but it's no Behemoth Blade. It's no Electro Drift or whatever. Lemon Kate, as much as I like Kasumi as a character, her being in the intro tutorial completely ruins the pacing of that intro sequence. The tone is completely thrown out the window. Yeah. Again, it felt more like you were exploring a different timeline of 5. It really did count on, like, the audience being like, well, wait, what's going on? A new character in my Persona 5 game. But then you have people who are playing 5 for the first time, and they're like, wait, what's going on? Like, who's this person? And then she just leaves. And it's like, huh? Yeah, you cannot play 5 Royal, like, first. Because it is jarring. I mean, obviously I knew Kasumi was exclusive to Royal, but, like, still, it just felt like I was like, ooh, the story just kind of, like, diverted. For, like, they made, like, a filler episode out of nowhere. They had to add someone's OC to the story. That's kind of how it felt. Lemon K, awful, terrible, do not like colors flying high. Also, wake up, get out there, and the shadow menu theme being nowhere to be found is a travesty. Yeah, interesting you bring up the menu, too, because, yeah, the menu being lost made me sad as well. Because, like, man, what a vibe. Like, you know, the opening ends, and then you're in the subway, and then just the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, or whatever. It's like, oh, perfection. Yeah, no, what a loss, what a loss. And again, too, I'm like, I don't mind if they do, like, a new opening or a new menu or whatever, but, like, options, man. Options. Like, let us go in the options and change it up. Or do a thing where if you beat the game, you get the original songs, you know? Like, that would just make it for me. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't even care. I'm like, if I could just change them back, I wouldn't care, you know? Then it'd be a choice. Lemon Kate, time to make history is the golden one. Reach out to the truth is the OG. Though I like golden more, there are some changes in tone I wish were kept from OG Persona 4. Interesting, interesting. Is time to make history the one that plays when you fight him in 5? Like the secret boss, the super boss? Because I do remember liking that one. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting seeing how it's treated for revival. Because, like... Okay, wait, let me focus on this real quick. Poison... it's all bad. I guess we could go left, though. Hopefully we get a nice rental or something. Oh, we went right. Okay, interesting. Yeah, because I think Revival is going to be the first Persona remake they do, or special edition of a special edition? Because, like, there was Golden, and then Royal, and then Reload, but then you're kind of doing a remake of 4 which had Golden? So, yeah, I wonder how they're going to do the music. Because it would be kind of weird to have a Persona 4 remake that didn't have a new song, you know? It's going to be very interesting. I'm very hyped for it, for sure. Mystical Fire? Yeah, not really. I mean, I guess. This doesn't hurt. Makes more sense than Life do, anyway. Lemon Kate. At least I like Kasumi. I will say Persona 4 Golden has a similarly added character that I absolutely despise. They feel like an added-in OC and way more jarring. Yeah, what is it with that? When it's like, yeah, the special edition adds a character or definitive or whatever, and they just sort of enter the story. And it really does feel like my fanfic character. It's like, oh yeah, the story's just kind of happening. But, oh look! My character, who also joined, like, the same year and wants to hang out with you all the time. Oh my god, it absolutely does have fanfic appeal. Lemon Kate, reach out to the truth is the, you boss fight. It's good. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I did like that one, yeah. That makes sense. They went for more of the OG for that. Gotta get that max Persona 4 nostalgia for the super boss. Okay. Gonna go more for Gen 4. Or more hot takes. I just said Gen 4 because it listed it right here. Wait. Oh, back to the stats thing. Sad part is Game Freak was doing this starting Gen 6, but stopped at Gen 8, and it wasn't enough as Pokemon get 10 points in one stat and the rest of their stats are still garbage. Okay, yeah, I did think that happened. I'm like, I remember that happening. Like, some old Pokemon getting buffed, but, like, very minor buffs. They started in Gen 6 and stopped in Gen 8. I wonder why they stopped. Then again, maybe the design philosophy is different these days. I mean, people say, like, Scarlet and Violet's power creep is the most insane power creep in the, like, entirety of Pokemon. And they're absolutely right. Like, Scarlet and Violet, I don't know what the heck. They, like, the Pokemon there are insane with, like, what they can do. I remember seeing that meme where it's just, like, Scarlet and Violet balancing. Your Pokemon can do 150 base power move, no drawbacks, that is super effective on every type. It's like, yeah, no, that's how it feels, man. Let's see. Hot take. Fighting 3+ gym leaders, or trainers, back-to-back is boring and annoying. Just give me one trainer with 6 Pokemon. I don't need to go through the animations of them finding me, them throwing the Pokeball, and them giving me money. Just to fight 2 Rattatas on 3+ trainers. Give me one trainer, 6 different Pokemon, and I'll be on my way. I could kind of get it, yeah. Because I will say, as much as I love old Pokemon, it does get annoying when you just go to a route and you just see like 6 trainers in front of you, like, running in different directions and stuff. It's like, oh, this route's gonna be, this one's gonna suck, isn't it? And yeah, sure enough, like, you get the encounter, they gotta throw out their Pokeball, they have 1 Pokemon that you just one-shot, or 2 Pokemon that you one-shot, and then you exit the battle, walk 2 steps, get another encounter. Oh, man. I never thought of that before. That's kind of funny. Because, yeah, I could kind of see it. Yeah, it kind of makes more sense to go right, even though I know it's just Musharna. Poison, we don't want to get one-shotted, yeah. Lemmy-Kate. It's a very weird Atlas quirk that I don't understand, because it sucks for people who like said character and those who don't. They usually don't feature in the spin-offs because they're made before the enhanced, improved version. Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I see what you're saying, yeah. So, yeah, kind of like the Kasumi thing again, where Kasumi wasn't in Strikers. And, I mean, you know, as much as, you know, yeah, Kasumi did kind of, like, feel tacked on and added, feel like we all liked her enough. So, what do I want to do here? I guess Max Flare. I don't want to Dynamax a Clefairy, though. Alright, hopefully I don't come to regret this. I'll just do Reflect. Yeah, it felt very jarring playing Strikers and being like, where's Kasumi? It's like she didn't exist in this timeline. I'm like, aw, but I like Kasumi. Yeah. That does suck. Alright, Reflect, and then hopefully another trainer can Dynamax. Going back to the hot take of the trainers, I can think of a few good reasons why to do this, though. The trainers might be positioned... Oh, gotta do the thing. I guess Mystical Fire? Sure. The trainers might be positioned in such a way that a player could choose to be seen by 2 at the same time and therefore enter a double battle. Oh yeah, good point. By forcing separate matches, everything from buffs, entry hazards, and weather is removed from each trainer. Okay. The player can take advantage of 1 per match things like Megas or Z moves 3 times instead of once. Okay, I can kind of get that. That makes sense. Not to mention, some of the routes are indeed built where you can avoid trainers, so there is that level of exploration, I guess, to it, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna sneak around this guy, or I'm gonna purposefully go and fight this one because I gotta do some grinding. Okay, fair enough. Someone did make the argument. Okay, fair enough. Still an interesting take, though, yeah. Because, yeah, I've definitely felt that, too, where it's like... I get it. Like, so many trainers here. Hot take, EXP share is great. Farming EXP isn't fun or difficult. It's tedious. Yeah, kinda. For me, I don't hate EXP share, but it definitely depends on how it's utilized. Like, for example, EXP share in X and Y, no, I did not like that one. Because EXP share can suck when it's really OP. Like, it's pretty much your entire team is just, like, the exact same level, and you get a lot of experience points. Like, that's a little tough, you know? But for me, I like it when EXP share is balanced, so that's, like, your Pokemon aren't so far behind that it's kind of tedious to level them up, but you should feel that moment on your adventure where you're like, oh, that one Pokemon I'm using is getting really dang strong, I should give some of the others some love. Like, for me, that's kind of like how EXP share should be balanced, you know? But yeah, as much as I love the OG Pokemon games and I liked how they balanced everything, I do feel it where I'm kind of playing through and I'm like, I have my level 5 Ralts, and he doesn't have a move, and I have to level him up. Like, this kind of sucks, you know? So, for me, it's all about how EXP share is balanced, not so much, like, just the literal item, you know? Or at least the item as it pertains to, like, Gen 6 on, because it's a very different item from that point. Alright, the last Zygarde hunt of the day. Let's do this. Here we go. Will we get lucky? Let's see. Lemon Kate, it's really odd when a story absolutely does not change with the character present or not present, and it's so obvious they were not here from the get-go, but they're suddenly described as important. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, Kasumi definitely has that kind of shtick to her. Yeah. It makes me happy they, at least I think. Yeah, no, they totally didn't. It makes me happy they didn't pull a character like that out for Reload, you know? From what I understand, feel free to call me out, anyone. Seems like everyone in Persona 3 Reload were there from the original, you know? And you kind of feel that. Even though there is one character that does feel like it's like, who are you? You know, where the heck did you come from? It's the guy with the scarf. I forgot his name. But you know, for one, he comes in very late into the game, and not only that, there's a point to why he shows up that late. Because otherwise, I would have been just like, okay, whose OC are you? You came out of nowhere, bro. Lemon Kate, the trainers need to be taken into consideration for EXP share. BDSP didn't. Yeah, exactly. Again, EXP share is definitely as worse when it's just like you beat up a trainer and you all get like the same XP in a game that already gives you a lot of XP to begin with. Like that, yeah. Because I don't like it when your Pokemon are just kind of backpacking. Like, it's like, well, I'll just use my starter the whole game, because my starter could just beat up everything, you know, and, like, my Pokemon in the back are getting levels too, so there's no point to use them. Like, everyone's balanced, you know. Like, if I feel like if a Pokemon adventure doesn't force you to switch out Pokemon, then it's kind of failed, you know, and some Pokemon adventures don't. Like, absolutely not. Like, you could use one Pokemon the entire time, and everything else is just the same level, so you don't have to use, you know, I don't know. That's not fun. That's not fun, because it's a team, you know. You're supposed to use a team of Pokemon, not just one, you know. Unless you're like, you know, a kid, which we all did as a kid. It's like, I'm just gonna use my starter, just destroy everything. Here comes Power Construct. Lemon K. Oh yeah, he was there from the original, but they do show up really late, oddly. Even playing FES, it was a bit odd. I definitely felt that. Again, it's fine with the context of the story, but if I didn't know any better, I definitely would think, I'm like, who are you? Like, you come out of nowhere, and everyone's just like, man, aren't they the coolest character ever? I want to be their friend. It's like, what? Why is this happening so late into the game? Like, I'm already done. Like, I think we get them after we beat, like, the moons and stuff, too. It's like, oh, man. Let me Kate. Persona 3's added in OC character is in the DLC, so it's less jarring. Oh, is it the black-haired one? From, I think it's like episode Igus or whatever. I didn't play it yet, but I did see that character, so. But it is kind of funny, because I do look at them, and I'm like, they do kind of have that feel to them. Okay, where are we at? Zygarde is complete. I don't think we have feints yet, so that's good. Do we have a reflect up, though? We do. Alright, so Zygarde didn't knock out my reflect, so I'm perfectly capable of using the life do. What does life do? Life do this. Oh shoot, Max Quake, don't hit me, don't hit me. Ooh, Clefairy! Tanking it. It's actually crazy too, because Clefairy doesn't even have a Violate. Oh, that sucks. I miss No Guard. I'm kind of surprised, like, Nidoqueen is still in it. Like, Nidoqueen is kind of eating it. Maybe it's because of Reflect, but still. Ooh, yeah, baby. All right, here we go. Last Zygarde of the day. And the music timed out perfectly. Awesome. Okay, let's see what we got. Premiere Ball time. It kind of sucks because, like, I would totally put in a Beast Ball if I knew it was going to be shiny. But I don't have enough Beast Balls to just kind of be spamming on every Zygarde I see, so... Let me K. Atlas, these don't work. Stop trying to make the added on top of the original story character work. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It always feels jarring. Alright, Luxray, Noctowl, Nidoqueen, no Zygarde. Not today. Oh well. Next time, baby. Oh, side note, Noctowl is actually pretty cool. I actually do like its shiny as well. Well, at least I did. I like the shiny from the anime. Ash gets a shiny Noctowl that actually looks really pretty. I don't know if it was just like lost in translation or the anime took liberties, but it looks way better there than it did in the games. So in the games, I was like, I'm gonna get a shiny Noctowl, and then I did. And I was like, oof, it doesn't look nearly as vibrant as it does in the anime. That's a shame. Zygarde be shiny. Thanks for the well wishes, Lemon Kate, but it looks like it is not this time, unfortunately. Not this time, but it's okay. I have fun with these streams. I have fun chatting with you guys. So, yeah, I'm in a good spot. We'll get Zygarde eventually. I know it. So, yeah, should be cool. Should be cool. And yeah, I guess that's it for me this week. I'll see you guys next week for Animal Crossing 3.0. Thank you again for coming out and participating. Really appreciate it. Always appreciate the support. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good week. And yeah, see you guys next week for Animal Crossing. Should be neat. See you then. Bye-bye.